Alright, welcome back guys to another video. So this time I'm actually trying to solve a problem I've got. So I've recently picked up this case. It's an Inwin Chopin, the old edition, so it's not the Max edition. And I think you can see the problem already. It's the cooler clearance. So this takes a very small cooler, and I actually wanted to make an APU build with a spare CPU that I've got. So I've gone ahead and purchased one of these coolers. It's an ID cooling product from the IS series, and let's have a look on what we actually have on the site and what the specs are and how it compares to other coolers, other stock coolers that we got. So we're going to look at the Intel cooler from LGA 1700 series and also the Wraith cooler. In terms of performance, it's going to work on a CPU that's 65 watts, so it should be relatively easy to cool. So let's check out the specs and see how it compares to those other two coolers. Alright, so let's head over to the ID cooling site and see what kind of coolers they have. I know I need the IS series coolers. Sorry, I'm just a bit of thing. So the one we're looking for is particularly one of the smaller ones. It's the IS-30A. Okay, so there's two versions of this cooler. So you got the I and the A. I is for Intel, you got the A for AMD. So make sure you buy the right versions for yourself. I could have gone for the 28 or the 27, but it was just way too hard to find. So the one we're gonna get is the IS-30A BLACK. So you want to make sure that you pick the A or the I carefully, because the A stands for AMD and I for Intel, so it's not gonna fit because it only comes with one bracket. So this is what it looks like. It's 94 by 94, so nice and clean with the VRMs and the RAM as well, so it should have plenty of space. Copper base. I'm not sure if it comes with copper base. I think it just came with some metal at the bottom. Comes with pre-installed mounting hardware, so that's good. That's easier to do. Let's have a look at some of the gallery images. So yeah, all in all blacked out. Screws and the back connector, but everything else is all blacked out. And what else do we have? We have specifications. So yeah, of course, AM5 does a TDP of 100. That's what's important, because we want to cool a CPU that's going to be 65 watts, but they go up to 88 watts, so it should be relatively cool in saying so, but we'll find out on the noise levels and once we get to the testing. So it says it's 4 heat pipes, copper base and aluminum fins. Maybe we got a fake one, but we'll see. I'll show you later what I found. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing too fancy, just a standard. Let's see what kind of buying options do we have. Let's head over to AliExpress and even all of our local shops and see what we have. Might just expand the search. Okay, so nothing locally that we can find, so we have to order it from AliExpress. It's gonna take some time to get from AliExpress to our place, so let's see. That's a bit pricey. I'm sure I've seen it cheaper. Let's dig in and see what else is there. Yep, that's it. Yep, so we got it for $22, free shipping. And let's add this to our cart, and yep, and I'll see you once we get it. Alright, so let's look at the box. So you can see the branding there. We turn it around. nothing much happening on it. There's some stuff mentioned here about the specs. It says 260 grams. We're gonna check that later. Yeah, so we got some other, nothing. I have some, you know, AliExpress sort of labels on the side, nothing too fancy. Yeah, the box is quite light as well. It's not too much that's going on in this box. And yeah, let's go about opening it. Also, it's just one tab here. Take out these phones. It's two of them stacked on top of each other. And there we go. So that's our unit, all black. And comes with this little pouch. I think it's a some thermal paste. I think, yeah, it's a Frost X25 thermal paste. Yeah, let's see if it comes handy. For now, let's put this box aside. There's nothing else in it. So this is the unit. The bracket is already fitted onto it because it's only for AM5, AM4. And yeah, you can see the heat pipes there. They go around. The fins look nice, and yeah. Yeah, let's do a peel of this and see. Yeah, you can see it's not copper as it was mentioned, but there's definitely grooves there, so it's been machined. But these grooves seems to go one way, so I guess it'd be part of something bigger, or it was just, that's how it was etched or engraved or cut. I don't know how it works, but we'll put this on now for now. And yeah, let's put this aside and see how it compares to other coolers as well. And yeah, it comes with a 4-pin connector, and you can even wrap the cable around the cooler, as I'm going to show you. This is what I could do with my other coolers, which have longer lengths, and in an ITX build you definitely are space constrained, so you want to keep your things nice and tidy, so might as well just, you know, wrap the cord around. Yeah. Alright, so let's put it aside now and bring in our other coolers for comparison. So we got an LG S1700. So you can see it's less than half the height of this cooler. You know, the LG S1700 doesn't have any heat pipes. It came with an i3 12100, I think. Let's bring up the AMD stock cooler. It's one of those Wraith Stealth or Aspire, or I forgot the name, but you can see it's smaller than the bottom half of it. This cooler also has 4 heat pipes, but as you can see, it has a massive copper base. And while the count is the same, let's see, you know, if it comes with any advantages once we put it to test. The only advantage for now we can see is the size, because it's too small compared to the other coolers that will fit into the case, where these may not be able to. And I'm just putting this like tiny, you know, GT710 just for fun. But yeah, that's about it. You know, the fins are nice and dense, all blacked out. And let's do a weight test next. So I'll bring in a scale, do a 0 on it. And that's 234 grams. The packaging said 260. So not sure what's happening is that I'm missing copper. While on the other side, the AMD stock cooler is 577 grams. Sorry for the focus there. Yeah, so it's roughly double the weight of our cooler. And lastly, let's just for fun measure the LG S1700, and that's got 347. So it's slightly heavier. Alright, yeah. So I guess that'll have to do it for this video for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting. So if you like it, please, you know, subscribe and comment on the video and give me some ideas on what should I do next. And yeah, and we'll do a full review as well later, once we actually do a proper build. That's going to be coming up in another video. I want to do a motherboard review of another ITX motherboard that I bought, so keep tuned for that. And until then, peace out, take care, bye guys.